Hi out there in virtual watching land. Thanks for joining us. I'm Renee, this is Ron, and we are RVers in motion. So tomorrow, we're packing up. We've been at the Kingman KOA. Are you sad to leave the Kingman KOA?
It was a place we needed to spend time at due to needs. It met our needs for the time we were here.
I think we stayed more at the Walmart than we did at the KOA. I think that's what I think. But anyway, it was nice. They had a laundry and a pool, which I liked. And we didn't really meet too many people because in between each RV are these high bushes of flowers. So anyway, today we're going to talk about a very important issue. If you're going to be full-timers on the road, it's medical. So if you're old, like Ron and I, you're going to need medication. You're going to need to see doctors. And we've found out some very interesting things. I'll talk about the Walmart first.
Okay.
Okay. So we are from a state that had a Rite Aid, and we loved our Rite Aid. They were very nice. But when we were thinking about doing this and planning, we talked to the pharmacist, and Rite Aids aren't everywhere in the country, and we didn't know exactly where we'd be. So Ron had a great idea.
Well, before that,
Oh, okay, what?
I looked at Amazon Pharmacy,
Oh, right.
but they will only deliver to your home address, which means someone would have to be there and send the medicine to you if that's what you chose to do.
That's true, right. And Express Scripts, well, I'm not with Express Scripts anymore. I'm with another plan like that. But that's not feasible either because you have to change addresses all the time. I get some medicines that have to stay cold. Not all parks will allow you to get mail either, right?
Yeah, plus you now, who knows how it was shipped to you, could have been overheated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Right.
a problem too. And delays and here and there, and maybe someone on the other side's got to take something to the UPS store, and they're gonna get tired of that real fast.
Right.
They have to do it.
So if you can't get mail at your RV park, then you have to find a UPS store to get mail. So that wasn't going to work for us either. So you had the genius idea of getting our medications through Walmart.
Yeah, what we found was, at the time we were in Delaware, and we asked at that location whether we could get our prescriptions across the country. They said, no problem, we'll just transfer the prescription. It will follow you. And
That was the Rite Aid. No,
that was
the Walmart.
yeah, the Walmart.
Yeah, you said Rite Aid.
Okay, mistaking there. Anyway, the Walmart will allow the prescriptions to travel with you.
Yes, so there's Walmarts everywhere in the world. And although we have to ask the Walmart where we're staying to pull the prescriptions, it's not a problem.
It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for them to do that. Another thing too is your doctor, if you can somehow.
Well, before we move to doctors.
Well, let me just finish this.
Okay.
If somehow you end up keeping your original doctor, they can write a prescription anywhere in the country.
That's right. Sorry. Yes, and so they just submit it to our home Walmart, which
Or the
is
Walmart you're at.
or the Walmart you're at. Doesn't really matter. And you do have to show your insurance card every time, and they write it down. The nicest people in the world. So nice, so helpful. It was just such a great idea. Now, the cost of the prescriptions seems to be the same for me. Sometimes you can't get all 90 days, so it might be a little bit more, but the convenience is worth it. What is yours are probably, you're on Medicare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was getting 90 days in Delaware at the Rite Aid, but the Walmart can only do 30. But as you know, if you're on the road, at some point you're going to be in a Walmart to do something. So it's not a big deal. By the time you're walking around, most time your prescription's ready for pickup anyway.
Yeah, and there's no Targets. Target has pharmacies too, but we have not run into Targets everywhere. There's no DSW here either. I don't know how they live, but so the Walmart was it's just the best. And now doctors is another issue. So I still am on regular insurance, and I picked the more expensive plan because I can see a doctor now anywhere in the country, as long as they're within that network. I can see someone out of network, but so I can see someone within network. The same goes with our dental, and I think that's it, dental. So I can see anybody, and I pay a copay. But I also like to see my primary care. And so I do that when I go back to Delaware for whatever reason. I make appointments, eye doctors, things like that. So we haven't, well, we had an issue with an eye doctor. Why don't you talk about that? That was a problem.
I was put on a medication to control pressure in my eyes. Turned out to cause another problem. Saw a doctor in South Dakota.
He was great.
The problem
Fit
was,
him in.
Yeah, fit me in. The problem is, when we left South Dakota coming to Cayman, there was just no appointments at all.
And nobody would fit him in. The other issue we're having now is a dentist. So we want to just get our yearly cleaning or our bi-yearly cleaning. And what I'm finding is you have to do, they don't want to just see you to clean your teeth. You have to have a comprehensive examination first. That's the few dentists I called. So I don't know if that's with all. I can get back to you on that. So that's a problem. And we did, some RVers go to Mexico for dental, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of...
Yeah, and then you have to drive and make your whole way around Mexico. If I'm going to do that, I might as well go back to Delaware and see my regular doctor. So I'm still working on the dentist, but I'm sure I'll find someone. I'll see what my insurance covers. But I have now Blue Cross Blue Shield, not Aetna, which I loved Aetna, but Blue Cross Blue Shield allows me to go anywhere and pay the same copay.
Another thing about Walmart is, which is probably anywhere you go to, they give almost every vaccine possible, from shingles to obviously COVID to what else? Pretty much any vaccine that you want.
The flu shot. We just got our flu shots
What's it that?
at Walmart.
Typhus? Is it a typhus shot? The one you get every 10 years? It's a pain in the shoulder?
Oh, I don't know, but pneumonia, they do the pneumonia.
They will give you typhus too, if that's what it's called. But I think it's like 8 shots they will give you. Obviously, your plan has to cover it. But there seems to be no pre-authorization from your doctor. I assume if the plan covers it, they're going to do it.
Just like you go into a Rite Aid or Walgreens. Now, I have seen a lot of Walgreens, and not as much CVS's, but I have seen a lot of Walgreens. I just don't happen to like them. I haven't had luck in that pharmacy or their pharmacies. But everybody out here, or out west anyway, has been incredibly nice. And I just think this is a beautiful place.
Well, my theory is Arizona, not so much Rapid City, was we're now in the upcoming winter months. And all these appointments are going into for dentists February of 2022.
Yeah.
I think it's that people who come here every year to stay over the winter are making these long-term appointments, and there's nothing available.
That's a good point. I mean, the other issue we are running into is the snowbirds who come into the warm weather, and also now everybody's coming out in the world, and so they have to go do doctor's appointments and dentists and things like that. But for the most part, we highly recommend Walmart.
Can't say anything bad about them. It works for us. It may not work for you, but if you have an option, like when we were at in Rapid City, one of the gentlemen was a veteran who had his medicine sent to the Mailbox of America because it was free. Problem is, Mailbox of America charges a lot of money to ship it back out to him.
Oh, right,
In the long run, it would be cheaper if we just got it from Walmart.
Right.
Plus, he would have had it right then and there and not worrying about any type of storage issues.
Right. Because if you have a mailbox company or a mailbox place like we do, America's Mailbox, they do that. They'll ship your mail, your medication. It depends on the plan that you have. So there's 3 or 4 plans at Mailboxes of America, and we don't have the most expensive one, which sorts junk mail.
We do have that one.
Oh, we do have that one. Well, we're
We have
not
the-
going to
we
have
have-
it for long.
We have the gold plan.
We have the gold plan. But anyway, the point is, as Ron said, that what's the point of having it sent there
For free.
and then having to pay? You're in the same place. You're having it
Yeah.
pay, and then you might not get it. It's very inexpensive. If you don't have insurance, I think it's $5 to get a prescription, I read. So anyway, check it out. See if it works for you.
I might add, we're not sponsored by Walmart.
Oh, no.
It just works for us. And I think if you look at a Walmart parking lot, you see quite a few RVs parked there all the time. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
something that people are going to anyway for food and anything else that they need. So bottom line is, got to do what works for you. But I think it's all cost. The costs for me are basically maybe $30 a year more with using Walmart for my prescriptions, but I think it's cheaper than having it sent somewhere and then having it be resent to your home address or
Right.
your declared address.
Your time is valuable, and it's worth it just to pay just a little bit more and have the convenience and meet nice people.
Yeah,
Is
another
that it?
thing. No, I was gonna say, if you chose to have it sent to like a UPS store, that's when you got to pre-clear it, and most
right.
of them are going to charge you another $10, $10 to $15 for the package just going there.
Oh, okay.
So if
I
that's
didn't
your
know
only
that.
option, again, the Walmart could be a lot cheaper on a lot of things. So it depends on the campground you're staying at. The one we're going to now will allow UPS will packages go there in their office, but that's not always the case that we found.
Right. Anything else?
No, I think everybody enjoy the road. Be safe out there, and
Thanks for watching.
us, and we'll probably try to do some more things like this. Maybe we'll talk about banking, but these are more now becoming, as we've been on the road longer, we're starting to see some negatives and a lot of times mostly positives.
Yep. Thanks for watching.